good, YouTube? My name is Shakayla. Welcome to my channel, Manifesting with Karmic Sight Gal. Here on my channel, I discuss manifesting the life that you deserve to have, my process and journey to ascension, and of course, spirituality in general. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you. I'm so glad to have you here with me. Now, go ahead and push that like button if you enjoyed this video and subscribe while you're here. I mean, you're helping me grow my channel. You hit the notification bell. You're getting notified every time I post. And we're just like old friends at this point. Now, if you are part of the spiritual family, big hearts go out to you. I am so appreciative and grateful for you guys. Honestly, you can see from this title of this video, this is my New Year's Eve post, and we're going to talk about the astrology and numerology behind 2022. But it's New Year's Eve and it's a celebration of life. You know me, I celebrate every day. I always practice gratitude. So if you want to do me a favor, in the spirit of New Year's Eve, in the spirit of loving and enjoying life, hit me with a comment below to tell me one thing you are grateful about 2021, okay? You're closing out the year. I know that you had some hard times. It's been difficult for most people. But one thing that you can always count on and rely on is through those difficulties are opportunities for growth. And I know that you've grown a lot and changed a lot just like me within this year. And we should be celebrated for that. We should reward ourselves for that. So like, give yourself a high five right now. Because you did that, okay? You made it through to the end of the year. Now, because this is a celebration, today we're going to do a token talk video. And if you're new to my channel, you don't know what that is, this is my series of videos. You can watch this playlist right here where I smoke and we talk about something that's related to spirituality. So it would not be a party if we weren't rolling up and smoking. Now, I'm not rolling up today. I'm going to be hitting my piece, but you do what brings you peace. You feel me? So I'm going to get started while I fill my bowl up. I am smoking a little hybrid because that's what gets me through. It calms me down enough, but at the same time energizes me enough to be motivated to work and do other things and deal with other people, and period. Honestly, if you're not smoking a hybrid, what are you doing? You guys, let me know in the comments too. What are you smoking? What are you puffing on in the new year, like, period? I'm really excited that you guys are here with me. So I'm going to tell you what I am grateful for in 2021. And honestly, that is the growth of my YouTube channel. How far that I've came, the consistency that I've put in over these last couple of months. I've been really doing my thing. And honestly, it's all because of you guys. Because you consistently watch my content, because you show up in my comment section showing love, telling me how something inspired and motivated you. You're the reason that I'm doing this, literally this video right now. So thank you so much to you. I just want to send so much appreciation and gratitude your way. And I'll just know that many more blessings are going to be pouring into your life in this next year, okay? So without further ado, I'm going to hit this. Okay guys, so let's jump right in. So the year 2022, we're first going to break down the numerology because this is me, okay? You guys know what you're here for. You're here for the numerology content. You're here for the astrology content. And that's what we're going to talk today about the year of 2022. So before we jump into 2022, I'm going to talk about 2021 and why each year is necessary in our process and get into the next step in our journey, okay? So the year 2021 was the year of the ox, okay? It was all about being grounded. It was about finding stability within yourself, learning how to be grounded and manage all of that, okay? Now, 2022 is the year of the tiger. This is a year that is going to allow you to become stronger, become more confident, have higher self-esteem, and become a student of life, okay? And what that means, that there are going to be some difficulties. There's going to be some hard times ahead, and everything that happens is for a purpose, is for understanding and the purpose of learning, okay? So when we say like, oh, you're going to gain more strength, how do you think you gain more strength, guys? You gain more strength by having challenging circumstances that pushed you to be a stronger version of yourself to get through it. So just know, whatever it is that you're going through in 2022, everything is going to be exactly as it should be, and you're going to be stronger because of it, okay? Another thing, you're going to be able to build your confidence. One, because you're going to be learning so much, and knowledge is power. Your power is your confidence, is your solar plexus. So you want to be very much moving up into the upper chakras this year. Last year we was focused on the lower chakras, really building that root up, really being more connected with our womb and our sacral space, finding the creativity, the motivation to do things. And this year is all about leveling up our solar plexus, which is going to be able to push us to be able to speak more confidently, do things more confidently, make decisions more confidently. And 2022 is going to be another year of transformation, just like any other, okay? And through all that transformation, it's just you're gonna be able to build your self-esteem, become a better version of yourself, a more wiser version of yourself. And like, when you have high self-esteem, nobody can tell you nothing. It basically means that you're a master manifester, because you believe in yourself so much. You put so much faith in God and the universe, whatever it is that you believe in, to the fact that nothing is shaking you. You're already grounded, period. So 2022 is going to be amazing. If you really allow yourself to be in tune with these energies, then it can be a great year for you, okay? So the first thing about 2022, to me, the biggest picture of it all is 2022 is going to be about having greater focus. And what that means is being intentional. I talk about this in probably every single one of my videos I put out on my channel, and that is about setting an intention. So what that means is that you're choosing to do something every day. Every day is about choices, decisions, and when you are intentional about something, that means that you are choosing that, okay? So like, if I want to be a better communicator, which I have become a better communicator, then I'm going to be intentional about being a better communicator. That means that I'm going to be learning about different communication styles. That means that I'm going to be more observant and self-reflective about my behaviors and how it is I'm communicating with other people. That means I'm going to be more mindful about the space that I'm creating for other people to communicate with me, okay? So that's just a very small part of it. But you want to think about, for sure, having more focus. Where your energy goes is where your energy grows, okay? So if you want 2022 to be about money making, then put your energy into the things that's going to make you money. Build those skills up, learn your knowledge, get confidence in what it is that you're doing, okay? Everything is all connected. Whatever it is that you plan on doing, then you need to put your focus on that thing, okay? 2022, looking at the numerology of it, okay, we've got the number 2, which stands for balance and duality, and ultimately duality, being in tune with both our feminine and masculine energy, is about having peace, okay, creating peace in our lives, the number 2. And when we move on to the number 0, we're looking at a number of openness, okay? This stands for purity and truth. Number 0 also stands for wholeness. So this is something to understand as you're building that self-confidence within yourself, that you are already whole. You already have the tools that you need, and you're just in practice right now. Every day is a practice for who it is that you want to be. Whoever you want to be, then you just have to practice those behaviors until you become that version of yourself, okay? Every habit that you build takes 21 days. Okay, that means that in 21 days you can change something that you don't like about yourself or your environment if you choose to do so. Now, number 0 is also a symbolism of gratitude, like I said when I opened up this video. So in 2022, you want to be also very intentional about having gratitude for everything. Having gratitude for yourself, even your experiences that you've been through. That gratitude is an energy of love, universal love, which is the energy of 22, period. Okay? So having the gratitude for everything that you have, the people in your life, for you, for your skills, even having gratitude for the pain, it sends love to each of those parts of yourself, okay? And you're literally healing yourself just by having gratitude for the things that you have now. Like when I actually literally sit and think about the things that I have now that I wish that I had in the past, like when I literally sit and think about that, I'm shook. Like I manifested my life. And here I am sitting here being ungrateful about little things or saying, well, why isn't this happening for me yet? Why isn't this happening for me yet? And I'm getting lost in the fact of all of the happiness that's already occurring in my life. Like there's so much good things about my life. There's so much great change that I have made. So you think about that too. As you are moving into 2022, reflect on 2021, but instead of being negative, send yourself some love. Give yourself that unconditional love and support, even if you're not getting it from anybody else. What did you accomplish this year that you set out to do, even if it was a long time ago? Like, think about it. Think about even the things that you have, material, the relationships that you have, the relationships you're in, when you wish that you had this in your life. And if you can't think of not anything to be grateful for, not one thing, literally, not even just being alive, you can't even be grateful for that, because that is a thing sometimes. Then you can at least be grateful that you have another opportunity tomorrow to try again, because that's what life is. Life is just another day and another day and another day, and it's just opportunities, endless opportunities until we perish physically, to become the person that we want to be in our purpose. And you know what your purpose is because you know what feels good to you, what makes you feel good. There's something that you're passionate about. There's something that is fulfilling to you on a soul level, and that's what you need to do, okay? Period. Like, I'm almost going to start skipping around because I just want to mention something real quick, but like thinking about this whole metaverse and everything like that, this is like very separated from. I just had to stop filming because the feds are watching, and let's just continue with the video. Okay, so another thing that gratitude encourages you to do is to have faith, because when you realize like all of the situations that you've been through before you got through it, and you actually came out on the other side of those experiences even better, it teaches you to have faith. It allows you to have faith, because when you can trust yourself and you begin to trust other people, you can trust God, you can trust the universe, then you know that you have faith that everything will always work out. So with that being said, that next year is going to be a time where faith is being tested or whatever, and during those times you just want to make sure that you're practicing gratitude and like, allowing yourself to understand that we are just like the moon cycles, okay? We are going through different cycles, and at different points of our lives and our journey we may feel less than whole, but we're always full, okay? You always have exactly what you need. Just know that. 0 is like an energy of a blank space. So when me and my co-host were thinking about a name for a blank space show, we couldn't think what we was gonna do. Like our old name was Four Brown Chicks, and we just didn't know we was gonna pivot with that. And we were like going through ideas and stuff like that. And then the blank space came up, and we thought about the definition of that and what it means. And it's just like an emptiness, a nothingness. Um, there's this card in my Osho Zen Oracle deck, and it's called Nothingness. It's literally just a blank anything. It's black. And when there is nothing, that means that you can create anything from that. Okay, that it's just potential energy. That's what nothingness is. And when you have a blank space, you can just think about that like an empty Word document. You literally could fill that up with anything that you wanted to. So 0 is going to be full of opportunities for you to create your own reality, for you to manifest the life that you deserve to have, okay? And it's also going to be a year heavy on relationships, okay? The number 22 is a number of relationship, okay? It's a mirror energy from each other. And relationships are going to have a huge impact on this year. You're going to have a lot of change and see a lot of growth in relationships. Okay? But what I really mean is that you're going to have a lot of opportunities for growth in relationships. So that means that there's going to be some challenges in relationships. You know, there's going to be times where you have to learn about placing boundaries in relationships, learning how to be a better friend, you know, being really intentional about the type of people that you have in your life going into 2022 and your relationships. It's like you want to understand that your relationships are reflections of you, so you want to surround yourself with people that you want to be like. If you hang out with 5 millionaires, then you become the 6th one. It's like you start to see their behaviors and see their work ethic and things like that and what it is that they're doing, and you start to pick up on those behaviors, and then you become that energy. So that's something that you should do going into 2022 is learn more about networking, okay? Like networking is going to be really huge in 2022. Online, period, is going to be a big thing in 2022, which I'm going to get to a little bit later. But another thing is in relationships, you want to make sure that you really are working on building your tribe in 2022. You want to be very mindful and intentional about the people that you're in relationships with, and if they are, you know, adding to your life, if the relationship is based on reciprocity or not. And you really want to just take into consideration the value that you're adding into each other's life for real, and if the relationships are healthy or not. You know, really start working on building your tribe, like I said, your people, your riders, the people that really add value to your life, fulfill you, and that you can do the same thing. Work on really having meaningful, deep connections in 2022, okay? Now, the energy of 2022 is very much the Lover's card, which is the energy of Gemini. This is about being balanced with both your masculine and feminine energy. It's about going into this next year really being non-biased and taking things for exactly what they are and not what you want them to be, okay? It's really important for you in 2022 to just be honest about what's going on. I'm not saying be too realistic. I'm just saying be honest with yourself about what's going on in every area of your life. Because the more honesty that you have about yourself and your life, then the more reflective that you can be, so that you can create changes with the things that's really not working for you. Like for me, something that I realized leading up into 2022 is like my money management, my spending habits and things like that. And I had to be honest with myself and say that I needed to be better, okay? And only until I was ready to be honest and accept that was I actually going to create the change. So these are the type of opportunities for growth we're going to be looking forward to in 2022. Now, the number 22 is really an energy of universal love, unconditional love, and it really is asking us to look more deeper into the universal laws, okay? This is the age of Aquarius right now, The universe is here and they're turning things out. There are 12 universal laws, and I'm going to make a video later about all 12 of these laws because I feel like it's really important, like I said, for us to really start finding more about them and to start being more in alignment with the universe. Like, you know that we're in a matrix. Start using it to your benefit. Like, stop playing. Like, all this stuff is just tools. Like, all of this is just tools for us to get what we want. Like, you can literally manifest anything that you want, okay? So in 2022, it's going to be really important that you start looking at readings based off of your rising sign. Start paying attention to your rising sign. Don't put everything to the side in your mind that has to do with your sun sign, and start doing research about your rising sign, learning more about that, okay? Because this is very important. What your rising sign is basically saying what you are projecting out into the world, okay? This is how people are perceiving you. And right now, this is the time of perceiving it, okay? This is like what I just said, the age of Aquarius. Age of Aquarius 1 is also about relationships, period. It's about coming together to have a collective experience or whatever. That is what raises our consciousness collectively, is when we start to see life as one experience together and not that we're all having these separate experiences. When you start removing different blockages, perceptions that you had from experience that you have or what other people told you, then you are able to relate and have compassion for other people and basically tear away those old ways of thinking. And you open yourself up to this collective consciousness. And this is what the age of Aquarius is about. This is why everything has to completely change. Everything has to be dismantled. Everything. Because it's going to be right. It has to be right. And fair. Now, in 2022, we're going to be moving into seeing a lot of technology, AI. This is like other things that have to do with the age of Aquarius. Age of Aquarius is very technologically ruled, okay? We're going to be start seeing all type of things, but you have to really understand what technology is and how much we actually understand and as we're using it. This is another thing that you want to use to your benefit. There's going to be things blowing up like cryptocurrency, like I was just saying about the metaverse, all that stuff. Use it to your benefit, but make sure that you are staying grounded within yourself. Take those tools that you learned in 2021 into 22 and stay grounded. Allow yourself not to be moved or your vibration to be lowered, your consciousness to be lowered, to participate in these things. Do not get lost in alternate realities. Be here, be now. It's going to be very important that you be mindful about where you're directing your energy. And as much as technology is a big part of your life, you want to make sure that you're also giving yourself space to have breaks, to connect with you, to be with your body, to be with your spirit. Okay, you need time off of social media, period. Make sure that you're making that time in 2022. So now we're going to talk about the astrology of 2022. So there is going to be like two separate energies within the first year and the second half. So with the first half, is going to be mostly ruled by Jupiter, okay? Jupiter is the planet of miracles and luck, okay? This energy creates opportunities for us to have luck in life, okay? In all actuality, having luck in life is just really listening to your intuition, allowing yourself to be led by the universe, and going with the flow with your journey of what's going on, okay? Allow yourself to just experience life, because it's not happening to you, it's happening for you, okay? That is what the magic behind luck is, okay? The real miracle is just being at peace and accepting your current state and deciding to change it if you can, okay? That is what luck is. It's more opportunities for growth, more opportunities for more success, and personal growth and spiritual growth. So Jupiter will be moving throughout Pisces throughout 2022, and Pisces is a very intuitive, very emotional sign, okay? Allow yourself to really enjoy the little moments in life and like be at peace with where you are right now. You know, what I was saying earlier about just being stuck in the past, too focused on the future, um, you really ruin a lot of your happiness. You sabotage a lot of your happiness just not being present in the moment. Practicing gratitude and, showing love for everything that you do have, the things that you used to wish for. Now, in the second part of the year, Mars is going to be ruling a lot, okay? And with Mars is a planet of war, okay? It is ruled by Aries. So this is a very strong, stubborn energy. There's going to be a lot of different natural disasters, possible food shortage and flooding. Like I was saying earlier about global warming, like there's going to be a lot of natural disasters going on, and that means like forest fires, earthquakes are going to be more prevalent, asteroids and things. I'm not telling you guys to provoke some type of fear mongering or anything like that. I'm just telling you to be prepared. So, a lot of people in 2021, they really start getting heavy on their holistic healing and eating, how they nourishing their body. Like me, myself, I'm trying to go plant-based and at the very least go pescatarian, because that's just really important. My body is the temple, and the less things that we are attached to in the physical realm, the higher our consciousness can. And globally, we need to have that collective consciousness I was talking about in the age of Aquarius in order for us to move into a higher dimension, like from the 3D to the 5D and so on and so forth, or whatever. So during this time, even though it's going to be some difficult times, just allow yourself to be at peace where you are. Enjoy the small things that you do have. And overall, use your connections, your relationships to help support you through these times so that we can come together and overcome, as we relate to each other through our different circumstances. I am wishing you guys nothing but peace, blessings, love, more abundance, and for all of your manifestations to come through in 2022. And I can't wait to see how much my channel is going to grow next year. I appreciate you guys, and if you want, follow me on all social networks at Karmic Sight Gal, and you can book with me at fullmoonbeauties.com. Go ahead and just hit up my website and check what I got on there, if you're interested. And always come and join me every Monday for meditation at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can sign up on my website, and I love y'all. Peace out. Happy New Year.